Hey there folks, got a new knife for you. What I have here is the Microtech Tachyon 3 production model. I just recently got this. I've always been curious about the custom version of this knife, so I was so glad that Microtech did this production version that's more affordable. It's about $290, $289. Let me open it up for you. Overall length on this bad boy is 10 inches, so it is a longer bally, which is pretty standard for, I think I want to say the Tachyon 2 was 10 inches too, maybe a little bit shorter. I did a review on it before. I'll put the link up here. From what I'm told by these bally experts, like the Bandit, that they like it a little bit longer. They like the handles a little longer, so they can do cooler rollovers and a lot more tricks on it. I am not a flipping expert. I just do the basic 1, 2, 3 and it's open. But the overall length again is 10 inches. The blade length is 4.5 inches. The blade steel on this production model is M390. You can see, you might be able to see it there. Right now, the customs, I've seen the customs come in LMAX. I think they also do it in Bowler M390. I'm not sure what other materials they use for the customs. The customs, this is pretty close. This is a pretty close facsimile of the custom. That's why I was so interested in it. Weight is a little bit over 4 ounces. I believe the customs are heavier, weighing at about 5.16 ounce. The handles are made from a single-piece channel construction. So you guys can see here. Let me show you. This one is aluminum, not titanium. The customs are titanium. And you know what? I'm impressed. This aluminum, I don't know. It's light. It's milled out. Again, it's one piece of aluminum they milled out. Let me see if I can show you guys that. A little flashlight action here. As you can see there, right, so they taper it and they milled it out, and it's gradual, so it kind of, so they milled it out. If you can see, it's deeper on the inside. It's deeper on the inside, it tapers out, kind of like on an angle. So if you can picture it, kind of comes out on an angle, it comes out here heavier, and this section is milled out less. So this piece of the titanium acts as block spacers, if you can picture it. So one piece, so they didn't have to add block spacers, no screws. They just milled it out, scooped out a little bit. Pretty neat. And lighten it up a lot too, the aluminum. The handles are radiused. Look how sexy that is. There's a spring latch. So nice and radius. Pretty cool. They anodized it and then they colored it black. And so this has, again, a few of my videos. They anodized the handles. They put a hard coat on it. So it's kind of like a Type 3 hard coat anodization to make it tougher. It feels like a bead blast. You guys can see that. Really nice job. It utilizes dual tang pins as opposed to Zen pins. And again, it does have a spring latch. It does use proprietary hardware. And these production models come with the tool. Blade HQ kind of like dropped the ball, and I didn't have a tool with mine, but they promised me they're going to send me one. We'll see. Just want to show you the spring action on the latch. Nice. You know, that just makes me happy. It's a little, I love a spring latch. Who doesn't like a spring latch? On the production, it does have a standard pocket clip. Boom. On the custom, it's kind of like a it's like it's within the handle. I don't explain it. You press it down and it pops out, kind of like on a pivot, I guess. But this one, you just get the standard pocket clip. Pretty cool. Come on. What is that? Very nice. The pocket clip is also Bowler M390. Let's check out the blade. This blade is, oh my goodness, super sexy. Are you kidding me? It's a little bit wider than my Tac 2. I noticed that right away. I opted for the Apocalyptic Finish, which, from what I understand from my good friend Jason McCoy, who now works at Microtech, they basically use larger media to get this apocalyptic finish. So I believe the process is a bead blast, then they stonewash it with the larger media. You guys can see that does the stonewash right there. Very sexy. I love this fuller, this milled groove, this fuller groove over here. And on it you see the logo, the Microtech logo. It has the born on date. And of course, you guys saw earlier the steel. Just excellent. It's just beautiful. It's got the swedge, which is not sharpened. I believe on the customs, I don't know if it comes sharpened, but I saw a vid of a guy that his swedge was sharpened. So I guess you can sharpen it. I mean, it's almost there. There's a profile of the blade there. Blade style is a clip point. It's a flat grind as opposed to the I believe the customs are a hollow grind. Or I'm sorry, they add a hollow grind to it, right? I believe it's here somewhere. It just makes it a little more sexier. So here you just get this wedge and the flat grind, and I believe it's in this section or in this section. I forget now. Memory escapes. But they have a hollow grind on the customs, makes it look a little bit sexier, a little cool. These are not on washers. These are on ceramic ball bearing pivots. Let's see if I can show you guys that. You can see there the bearings sitting on kind of like a, I guess the bearings are housed in like a gasket type casing. Hope you guys can see that. And the pivots sit on O-rings. So if you undid these, inside would be O-rings. Just nice touches. I think what the O-rings do is makes for a little blade play. Let me show you the blade play. So, yeah, there is no blade play. I mean, handle play, sorry. I'm trying. How awesome is that? That is nice. That's the handle play. There really is no handle play. I'm trying to squeeze it for you guys right now. I know that's the bandit's favorite right there. He doesn't like it with, he likes it with minimal handle play, and this one has like none. Additionally, again, let's see if you can see this. So, O-rings on the pivots, ceramic bearings, and then on this side of the handle, I think you guys can see it, hopefully, yeah. There's steel plates there. Steel retainer plates where the bearings ride on. So it's not riding on the aluminum. Awesome! Sorry for the focus and out of focus there. So I think they did that so that there won't, the bearings won't ride on the aluminum, making the handles last a lot longer with the, you know, because it's riding on the steel. How awesome is that? Just do some macros for you guys, and then I think I'm done. Then I'm going to add some flipping videos by the Bandit, who's kind enough to do some flipping footage for me, because I am not. Oh, hello, motorcycle. I am not a super flipper. Just the basics. I'm not a baton twirler. I wish I was. I don't have the skills or the inclination or the time to learn how to flip these amazing valleys. I wish I could. Yeah, there he goes again, the Apocalyptic Finish. That, look at that. Look at that groove. Look at that fuller. That's just so sexy. You know what? Checking this out makes me want to custom more. I do love my valleys. I do love them. All right, folks. That's the Tachyon 3 by Microtech. Peace.